Hey, what's up, Plus Ultra fam? It's me, Plus Ultraman, and today we're going to continue to explore a timeline in which Goku wasn't taught by an old turtle hermit, but instead an old crane hermit. And as always, a quick recap. So in the last part, we saw that because Master Roshi still had the Bond Shield fam, it caused a huge change in the timeline. The Kamehameha wasn't shown to Goku, and Goku ends up running into Master Shin and training with him. After a hard-fought battle at the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament, Goku still loses to Jackie Chun. And after this loss and talking to Master Roshi and being told that he can come and train with Master Roshi when he's ready, Goku decides to return to Master Shin to finish his training. But when Goku had arrived at Master Shin's, he would be met with Tien and Chaozu not training with Master Shin, but his younger brother, Tao Pai Pai. Now, Goku returning for training works out for two reasons. Number one, it's only been 8 months since the Dragon Balls were used, so they're still not ready until another 4 months after. Even though in the canon, Goku was still able to track them while they should have not been able to be used. So this means when Goku is ready to go and find his grandfather's Dragon Ball, they will actually be canonically ready to use. So this means for the next 4 months, Goku has to go through some hellish training with Tien and Chaozu. You have to remember, Mercenary Tao is a really big reason as to why Tien was such a ruthless fighter, and I think he could have a positive effect on Goku's strength, but at the same time, he might cause Goku to become a bit more serious and hardened. But this wouldn't change Goku completely. That being said, Mercenary Tao hates Goku and beats down on him every day during those 4 months of training, but scarily notes that every time Goku comes back from recovery, he grows a bit stronger. And this causes him to be just as hard on Chaozu and Tien. And due to that, I think Tien and Chaozu would grow to dislike Tao and might grow even more closer to Goku and warm up to him a lot quicker. Now, Tien and Chaozu haven't turned completely good like we see them at the end of the Piccolo saga, but he is very slowly coming to that conclusion, and he will be Goku's ally for the foreseeable future from now on. Chaozu, however, really does like Goku. Now, once those 4 months of hell had passed, Goku would be able to see on the Dragon Radar that the balls had reactivated, and he'd be ready to leave, and I think Tien and Chaozu might be just as sick of Tao as Goku was, and want to leave with him. Now, here's another big change. Goku is now going to have the mind of Tien and Chaozu along with him to help him make better decisions. So, instead of just trying to leave Mercenary Tao by telling him and trying to leave, which would probably get him killed, Tien and Chaozu come up with a plan to sneak off during the night while Tao was asleep. And after sneaking off, I think Mercenary Tao will report back to his brother that, yo, your students have kind of dipped away. I don't know where they are. Which I think Shin would try and tell Tao to try and track his students down, because they didn't want to spend all that time training them, only for them to abandon them at the last minute. So now, the timeline has made a big change. Goku is now tracking down the 4-star Dragon Ball along with Tien and Chaozu, because they really have nothing to do. And the Red Ribbon Army has had 4 months to gather the Dragon Balls, and I think they would have at least gotten 6 of them, if not 5. Remember, they had a Dragon Radar that was approximate, not exact like ours. So where is that last ball? Well, Android 8 still has it. Remember a few things. Number one, the Red Ribbon Army has a Dragon Radar, meaning they would have known that the Dragon Ball was with Android 8 if it could sense it. This means that Android 8 somehow had a way of hiding the signature of the Dragon Ball. And another thing, Android 8 was able to come to the conclusion that the Red Ribbon Army was bad and evil and that he did not want to help them. So I think he was actually a cyborg like number 18 and 17 and not an android like number 16. This means that once Goku, Tien, and Chaozu had escaped Mercenary Tao, they would have seen on the Dragon Radar that all 6 Dragon Balls were in one place and headed there so Goku could get the 4-star ball. Now I imagine all the Dragon Balls would have been gathered at the Red Ribbon Army base, so that's where they would have attacked. And needless to say, this would have been a really easy mission for them. The Red Ribbon Army in the original timeline was no match for Goku, and in this timeline, he won't be exactly as strong as he was, because remember, he doesn't get the Sacred Water, but he has gotten a lot of Zenkais from training with Mercenary Tao. Besides, he has Tien and Chaozu with him, and they are wrecking through these guys. And with 6 Dragon Balls in his possession, I feel like Commander Red would have either gathered all his forces into one spot to protect them, or spread them way too thin and made his force incredibly easily beaten. But let's go with the first one and just say maybe he felt a need to interrogate all his officers to see if anybody had been hiding that 7th Dragon Ball. So after Goku and the gang take down the base and destroy the Red Ribbon armies, almost completely due to Tien and Chaozu being there as well, I think Android 8 would be able to give Goku the Dragon Ball, and Goku would probably let him go. That means Android 8 can just walk off and go be his own man, do whatever he wants to. He doesn't have to go hang out with Snow in her village. And with that out of the way, the timeline kind of matches back up. The only real difference is Tien and Chaozu are a part of our group much quicker as they've grown a lot fonder of Goku and feeling to stick by him. So, when they defeat Fortune Teller Baba and Master Roshi tells Goku that he should just go out into the world and train by himself, I think he might have a new idea. There's nothing he can really do for Goku's physicality right now. But Master Roshi is smart enough to know that there is always room for improvement, and I think he would still tell Goku to go out into the world and try and train on his own. But maybe he should keep Tien and Chaozu with him, and maybe they should learn together. Hell, that being said, send Yamcha and Krillin with him. And remember, Yamcha has joined up as a member of the Turtle School earlier in this timeline because of the World Martial Arts Tournament. And Master Roshi will give them one more goal: climb Korin's Tower. Remember, Goku spent the last 4 months training with Mercenary Tao, meaning there was no need for him to go to Korin's Tower because a 4-star Dragon Ball would have already been in Commander Red's base, meaning he also didn't fight Commander Tao there and then get brought up to Korin's Tower to drink the sacred water. Now, the trip to Korin's Tower would be really fun for Goku, as he has all his friends there. They're all strong, they're all training, they're all fighting, and I think here he might learn that through collaboration, you can have a lot of fun training, getting stronger. So during this time, you get a lot of sparring, and Goku could even be convinced to show Yamcha and Krillin how to fly. And everyone's getting along pretty well. Tien might still be in a bit of his lone wolf phase, but all these strong rivals are going to push him to open up much quicker. Now, upon reaching the land of Korin and speaking to Bora about climbing the tower, I think he would be really inclined to let them go. They have Goku with him, and he's so innocent and kind, they can't be all that bad. And everyone climbs the tower. Now, this is Dragon Ball, meaning everybody is nowhere near as strong as they would be in Dragon Ball Z. But remember, Korin's Tower wasn't too hard to climb if Yajirobe got up there. So, everyone climbs Korin's Tower, but I don't think everyone would drink the water. Goku would because he's Goku, and he just puts things in his mouth. But I think everyone else would be a bit wary to do so. Remember, the water hurt people, and if you weren't deemed worthy, you could die while drinking it. So I think Tien, being as protective as he is, wouldn't let Chaozu drink it just yet. And then Tien would probably drink it himself, and maybe Yamcha would too. I'm not too sure about him, as I think his fear of death is present through the entire series. We just don't see it as much in Dragon Ball. After their beverages, I think the group would stay there and train with Korin until the time for the World Martial Arts Tournament was coming. They would then travel back to fight each other there. And surprisingly, Master Shin and Mercenary Tao would be there and begin cursing Goku, Tien, and Chaozu out for abandoning them, which the three really don't care too much about. I think Mercenary Tao would enter the tournament and probably get whooped, because remember, Goku and Tien have gotten way stronger by drinking the Ultra Divine Water and training with each other over the next year. And after that, I think the tournament goes pretty much the same. I think Tien will even still win, but the same thing happens with Krillin, and we do find his dead body, leading into the King Piccolo arc. But that, dear viewers, is where we'll be leaving this one for now.